The Road to the CFR is presented by the Edmonton Destination Marketing Hotels, Northlands, the Canadian Professional Rodeo Association, and iLink Media Group in partnership with Travel Alberta. All right, rodeo's most dangerous event, the toughest 8 seconds in sport, about to come our way, courtesy of our friends at Frontier Western Shop down there in Claresholm, Alberta. Thank you to Frontier. They had their customer appreciation the other day. I took it in. Outstanding. Oh, here we go. Crash Cooper doing what Crash Cooper does. Be crazy. And that, he calls that dancing right there. I'll tell you what, he dances better than he cooks. I'll say that for him. All right, Garrett Green going to be our first man in, and you talk about great stories. How about the Garrett Green story, where he goes to the last rodeo of the year, having virtually to win it, or be it certainly in the top 2 or 3 to qualify for the Canadian finals. He had that knee injury, goes in there and does what he had to do to get to the finals, and here he is.
Well, and that was reaching deep. You see that bull just took a bit of a bounce down there on him, so he'll be a moment as he resets his bull rope. Got another cowboy up top to pull that up tight for him. You can see he's got his helmet in place. This cowboy is all about try. All of these bull riders are all about try. Tonight we've got a bull from the Vold firm for him, a bull called Southside Fade, black spotted bull. Best ride we saw this year. Tannerberg rode this bull actually for an 88-point ride, and that would be a great way to start it for Garrett Green. Second Canadian finals rodeo qualification in a row for this 21-year-old cowboy from northern Alberta. There is that right hand down in the bull rope. Now we got to get both legs down on the side of this one. Cowboys ride with a glove and a vest and a helmet and a flat-braided piece of rope. A good-looking pair of boots and a pair of spurs. Pretty simple. We don't need the initial contact rule here. Keep your free hand in the air and be on board the bull in the 8-second horn blows. He's got it started. Now, a little loose and cool. Bull's jerking him a little bit. Hang on, cowboy. Whoa. That'll be a disqualification. Reached out and touched the chute down there before the 8-second whistle. That bull had him a little loose and cool right at the start down there. If we get to watch the replay on this, our Wrangler officials will be watching that back on the replay screen down inside. Too bad. It can be at least a bit disappointing.
Well, doggone sure, but you know one thing about the bull riding, it's unlikely anybody's going to ride all 6. So you can buck off one and still come back and win a championship. Garrett Green battling right there, but you see him kind of getting shot out onto those chutes as Brett Monya, Scotty Byrne move in to make sure he's safely out of there. No score this time around for Garrett Green's Southside Fade from the Vold firm. Got him.
Retro night, and he is going retro. This is Devin Mazie, Big Valley, and he's been here before. He's been to 6 Canadian finals rodeos. Oh boy. He rode bulls for the Duke and Duchess, didn't he, David?
Man, I'll tell you, he has ridden bulls. He feels like he should be 38 years old because he's been on so many bulls over the year. He's still in his mid-20s. Just a great, great cowboy. Devin Mazie getting ready on the Kessler bull called Grand Slam. All right, you watch right here. And you know, this just might, I don't know, I got a feeling that this might be a big time in the finals for Devin Mazie. I just feel good about him, the way he's coming in here right now and getting ready on this bull to start it off. On Grand Slam, let's see what's going to happen with Devin Mazie.
1,700 pounds of bouncing red bull down there right now. And you're right about Devin Mazie. The more money there is, the better he does. This cowboy rides very, very well under pressure. And look at those horns on that bull down there. You rode bulls, didn't you, David?
No, they scared the heck out of me. I got on a few bareback horses just long enough to prove I couldn't do that either. So that's why I talk about it. And we're going to talk about Devin Mazie right here on Grand Slam. This is what I was talking about earlier. Devin Mazie right in the groove. That's nice, using that outside leg to very much to his advantage. Now watch our bullfighters get in there and get him out of there safely. Devin, run for it, buddy. Run. I'll tell you, he rides better than he runs, but he rides real good. I like that. That is such a good bull right there from the Kessler firm. Grand Slam. And this guy just hit himself a home run to Devin Mazie. Let's find out just how many points he's going to be on the board. How about 86.75, I believe it was?
Right.
All right, 86.75. That is sweet. Oh, yeah. Let's see if we're going to get another look here. No, we're back to the chutes. We're back to the chutes right now.
We're down inside. There we go. I think we're looking at Bo Brooks down there. I might stand corrected on this. No, it isn't
I'm
Bo
not sure.
Brooks.
No, it's not
Nope.
Bo. I think it is
All
Zane,
right.
Zane Lambert.
Yes.
At his first Canadian Finals rodeo. Getting ready down there on a Franklin bull called Buffalo Chips. You know, this guy has been so sensational in PBR all of these years, and finally gets to his first Canadian Finals rodeo. Probably should have been here a couple of years ago, but watch him go to work right now. Zane Lambert on the Buffalo Chips. That's not an easy one to ride. Zane's still there right now. Now he's in that groove. Look out. Oh, doggone it. I'm not sure if that free hand came down or not for Zane Lambert, or if he was there at the 8 seconds as well. Oh, man.
I think he did touch him. Let's see if we can watch this back. We'll watch for that free hand.
Yeah. Now, that's a tough bull to ride right there. Getting high in the air, real droppy on that front end. And right about here, you see him get kind of into a bad position, and that free hand comes in there. And very quickly, our bullfighters get in, get Zane out of there safely. No score for the good Manitoba cowboy. Not on this day.
That is a surprise. Here's one of his traveling partners next to go. From Saskatchewan this time, from Prince Albert. The tall, red-headed kid that rides so well. Third time to the Canadian Finals rodeo. Tanner Bird is our cowboy. A bull from the Outlaw Buckers they call Get Over It. Third time to the Canadian Finals rodeo for this bull. This is one of the bulls that was used in the short round at the Calgary Stampede this year. Tanner is on his game as well. We get about to mid-July, and this cowboy just takes hold. Let's kick him out. Now, this looks like Jordan Hansen to me. Come on, Jordan. Look at that cowboy coming around. I think that is who it is. Yes, sir, that was Jordan Hansen. And a bull called Finkel's Dog.
Well, Finkel's Dog, that is just such a sensational bull right there, and we've talked about him. You know, he was sired by a great bull called Big Dog out of a Jason Finkbeiner cow, and I'll tell you something, that is one of my favorite bulls in Canada right now. Comes from the Gerlitz firm, and Finkel's Dog gets Jordan Hansen. Jordan Hansen, a great story in his own right. At his first Canadian Finals rodeo, just a young rookie and an outstanding year for him.
They say that bull is indeed mean when he's at home. He'll come right out of the center of the herd to try and pick you up.
Now this is Bo Brooks.
There we are.
And the deal with Bo is that here's a guy, oh, check me on now. Maybe we are going to Tanner Byrne.
That's who it is. You bet.
Well, now Tanner Byrne, long, tall cowboy from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. Look at him. He has been so sensational all year long, and he might ride this bull until next Tuesday. Oh, now let's see. Right near the end, I'm not sure he made it. I'm not sure he made it after all of that. He was in such good shape. He's checking with the judges to find out if he was there. It was close at the klaxon, because right there he looks like he can ride this bull for a day and a half. And suddenly that bull made a sharp, right there, good move to the left. And finally Tanner ran out of room, went down. I don't know if he made it or not. Oh, he's celebrating a little bit. I think so. I think so. The redhead's happy. The redhead is happy.
We'll have Tanner's score back to you momentarily. Here we go. Bo Brooks down inside from Strathmore. Great bull here. 81 1/4 for Tanner Byrne. We're talking about a big black dude underneath Bo Brooks right here. This one comes from the Voles. This is a bull called Proline Power. This is a great bull right here. This bull will come around right here. Now, take a look one way, look the other. Oh boy.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about Bo Brooks right there. He is riding with an injured riding wrist, and a wrist that probably, I think he may change hands before this week is out because of that injured wrist, and as a result, it really hampers you when that wrist, your riding wrist isn't working for you. And he's changed hands a few times over the course of the season, the latter part of it. Might have had to do it again before this thing goes much further. No score this time for our cowboy, Bo Brooks.
Yeah, that bull got him back on the end of his arm like that, and as you alluded to, that puts a lot of pressure on that sore wrist. This looks like your neighbor.
That looks like Chad to me.
Yeah.
Well, he's been a Canadian champion. He's got the bull called White Devil. Chad Bestplug from Claresholm on the Kessler bull. Well, remember when he won the title here a couple of years ago and got on about 9 or 10 head to win it over the 6 rounds. He was just absolutely unstoppable. And he's a $100,000 champion at the Calgary Stampede. He says, I'm ready for the White Devil right now. Chad in trouble early this time, however. Oh, there's a shot right there. There's the first of them. Brett Monya bounces right back up. And you know, we talk about Scott Byrne, Brett Monya, their job is to take the shot so the Cowboy can get away, and that's exactly what they did right here. Chad kind of came down almost in a position where he had to get hit by that bull unless Brett Monya steps in, and that's what Brett Monya did and got him out of there safely. Great job by our Cowboy Protection Unit.
You bet. Full marks to Brett Monya. Brett had nowhere to go. He had to stand in there flat-footed. Oh, boy. Move along in the order.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Crash, get out of the way for crying out loud. Oh, my goodness. Dakota Butter looks like he's getting ready. Bull rather appropriately named over the last few weeks in Canada, one called Politician. Big Stone Bull. And Dakota Butter, he had a great semi-pro career too with a bunch of championships. And going to work is Dakota. Oh, I like this. I like this so far. Come on, buddy. Stay there, Dakota, stay there. And Dakota Butter able to get things done. Like that. Like that. We needed another ride. Dakota Butter getting it done. Lucky number 13 is our third ride of the night.
You know, I've known him since he was 6 years old, and I don't think I've ever heard him speak. He'll nod every once in a while, but watch the Cowboy concentration here. Look at that Cowboy look down at the head on that bull. He was never out of position, never overcommitted himself, never panicked, stayed on board. That's the kind of ride we've come to expect from him, and the adjudication is 81.5. 81.5.
Moves him to second place behind Evan Macy and just ahead of Tanner Byrne, unofficially on our board. Ty Patton getting ready. All right, let's watch Ty as he gets set right now on a pretty darn good bull, too. Ty Patton on the Outlaw Buckers, Liar, Liar.
We keep track of the degree of difficulty score on these bulls, and this bull consistently all year long has turned in a 21, 22 on either side. That'll translate to an 84-point ride if you just stay with him. And this Cowboy in and out of the arena is down, and I think we got stepped on right there. Look out, Scott Byrne. Ouch.
Oh, things got a little wild and a little western down there right there.
Clean up
this
on
time
R7.
This time it was Scotty Byrne taking the shot. And for Ty Patton, he took a little bit of one, too. Oh, my. Yeah, that wasn't fun.
Let's watch this one back. Whoa. Come around. Right there.
Oh, a bunch of power right there. Now, let's watch what happens after that. There's Scotty. And, you know, boy, I'll tell you what. You just can't say enough about our bullfighters. And no score.
Down inside, Tyler Thompson, Black Diamond, Alberta. Crackback Jack from the Garretts, as we talked about this one tonight. This should be one of our money earners. Whoa! Uh-oh, Bull wanted him down inside, and he got him. That is a lot of bull right there. That bull is growing up. No score, Tyler Thompson. Crackback Jack, the best of the match.
You would never.
Nuts. He's looking at it, looking at the replay, saying what went wrong. Well, Crackback Jack has thrown off a lot of guys. He's one of those bulls that's really, really hard to ride. Watch right here. Yeah, he's got a lot of power and a lot of spin right there and just got him to the ground. Ty Thompson not going to be able to get there. TNT, not explosive on this occasion, but watch tomorrow.
That bull was a futurity champion before he even came to the world of rodeo, so he comes with a great rodeo resume. As you said, tomorrow is a brand new day.
Well, let's watch right now as we get ready for Scott Schiffner. How about our reigning champion and the reigning Cowboy of the Year up until tonight? Scott Schiffner, of course, what a tremendous. He has definitely got into the retro program. Oh, my. Scotty Schiffner, I love watching him ride. This is not an easy bull to ride, man in black. So let's see what we can do on the Calgary Stampede bull. It's bucked off a whole lot of guys over the course of this season.
This bull is a bit of a buck-off specialist. This bull was here with us last year at the Canadian Finals rodeo.
I shouldn't laugh, but I'll tell you what, Scott Schiffner looking good. Come on, Scotty. Oh! Man in Black will do that to you. Man in Black says, I don't like your shirt, and threw him off right there. Oh, Scotty, I'll tell you what, he'll be back tomorrow. You don't need to worry about that. I love the little program that he and his daughters have, and of course he just had his third daughter here just the other day, Oakland, just before he went off to the PBR Canada Finals and won the finals there as well. So Scott Schiffner, just a great, great story. His kids give him those little stickers to put inside his hat. Hey, how about Neil Diamond's biggest fan right here? Tanner Gerlitz, #1 man on the season. And our pick of the night, let's see if we can keep it going, because he's got the bull, of course, the great, great bull called Slash. We talked about it at the outset of the program. All right, here we go. All right, Tanner Gerlitz, Slash, can we do it? And Slash got him right there, just not gonna work. Slash is gonna do that to you. That's a bull we're gonna retire at the end of this Canadian Finals rodeo. Tanner Gerlitz, who really rededicated himself to this season and did such a great job throughout the course of the year, but it's not gonna work in round #1. I'll tell you what, the man I talked about a little bit earlier, Frontier Western Shop brought it to us, and the guy we talked about was Devin Mazie with 86 3/4, going to take a victory lap, and then we'll chat with him. Thanks to Frontier Western Shop, westernshop.com, for all of their great products.